Okay, I think we are up and running. Cool. There we go. Let me just do this. I'm hoping. Alright, let me turn this. Okay, spare with me for a quick momento. What I also want to do is get some streaming beats up. Yeah. I'm not sure which. Alright, just give me a quick sec. I think I want to start with... Oh, no voice sound. Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to sound, but... Hello. Can you hear the music? The music? It's from Stream Beats. This is part of the... This is the EDM playlist. But can you hear it? Or no? Barely? How's that now? Like, and like in comparison to my voice, that's like one of the major things. I don't want the music to be so loud you can't hear me. All right. Let's open this up. I want to move you up a bit. I'm not sure if I want to use the tracker. Oh, there's a piece of herb back here. Now it's a little too loud. Alright, here, let me do... Drop it down to 75%. Just a little something in the background here to help out. But so far, not liking this particular song. That was pretty mellow or something of the sort. So let's try and find a slightly different playlist then. What are you? No. No, no, no. What is chiptune? Kind of like has like this video game music. But this playthrough only lasts for 2 hours, but I think it'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. Alright, so we're heading back down to grind on these guys for a bit. Our main goal, I think, was to get another... It was 29, so we need like another 14 or 15 more silver. Stack of 4, eh? That's a little scary. Although there's some more earth root right there. I should probably go get it. So how's everyone doing today? How's everyone's day going? I know it's Sunday afternoon. I'm doing alright myself. Just finished doing a little bit of Slay the Spire. And are you guys gonna kill them? They do, okay. Yeah, I finished doing a little bit of modded Slay the Spire. We took a look at the Blade Dancer for, you know, for about an hour or so. We only got through the end of the first chapter, and then we bit the bullet on the boss on Hexaghost. But it kind of gave us an idea of what the class looked like. I think it's interesting. It's a lot more complex than I imagined it was going to be initially. But it's not a bad thing. Some complexity can like really change up your thought process on how you want to approach things. I just felt like the if you didn't have like some of the stance switching that it kind of required, I just felt like the class was a little dead, like sitting in the water. There's so much relied on like conduit generation, and I don't know. That's just me. You're good but tired? Yeah, I hear ya. Lately been at night, like while in bed, we watched quite a bit of TV most nights, but lately I've been watching Sign Duo, which is like a couple where the boyfriend is deaf and the girlfriend's not, but they've been together for years, so like she learned sign language from him. And for me, it's like my uncle was deaf. He passed away last year. Was it last year or this year? I guess it was February, right? February he passed. But he was deaf, and like I knew some very, very, very basic sign language. But like watching them, like I'm getting this like urge to like properly learn it, and it's just good to know. And I think it's, you know, something that'd be nice to be able to teach both our daughters as well. Like, sure that neither of them are deaf as far as we're aware, but for them to just be able to communicate with us a little better, but that's a skill they can take with them, you know, forever. And so wherever they end up in life, they'll be able to communicate with people that are either deaf or hard of hearing, and I think that's something they could be proud of. So this music, it reminds me of like Mega Man. like some of the classic Mega Mans. But yeah, I do want to learn sign language. Language, like it's one of those things where like languages have like always interested me. Like I took Spanish class in high school. I initially went to French school. Like I'm Métis, so like I'm French Indian. But my parents put me like in a French elementary school, you know. And I was taking French like in a French school up until grade 9. And then I switched to English school for, you know, grades 10 to 12, whatever. Because like we spoke English at home, but I was in French class, like French school. So I can still more or less speak French. A lot I've forgotten, and like every now and then I'll be like, "What's that word?" And like I can hold a conversation with someone who's French, but listening to two people speak French back and forth, like proper French, go over my head, right? But yeah, I took Spanish courses, and I'm very much intrigued about learning Japanese, stuff like that, because I do want to visit Japan at some point. But yeah, sign language is another one would be nice to learn. Yeah, I should definitely, like, are there languages that you guys know, or if you're watching this post stream, if you want to comment down below, like what languages you guys know, I think that'd be really cool to engage with. Oh, I'm out of throwing weapons. Are you kidding? Boo. This music, I know, right? It's very like retro video game sounding. You know some French and fluent in baby. Yeah. That fluent in baby is what I think most parents get up to. So they don't really have much of a choice. I'm getting tons of earth root out here. Love it. Cool. I think earth root's gonna be like one of the big things that helps push me like up and over like the 100 mark. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Just bear with me for half a second here, folks. Bum, 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 bum. I'm like trying to keep an eye on my Streamlabs so I'm not dying. Bum, 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 bum. Where are you? Oh, you posted that in there for me? I was just gonna go post it in the Discord. Lana. Alright. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I should just go let them know that I'm on. And like scroll to the bottom, it's like a Rogue'sTale. I'm like, dun, dun, dun. Sometimes you're helpful. What do you mean sometimes? Like, you're literally watching the kids while I'm playing games here. They're both napping right now. Yeah, I was like, who stole my... Oh, Lana. That's me! So as a level 11, this is like a near perfect like little grinding spot. I love it. The fact that there's tons of like I said, herbs or ore, depending on if you're a miner or gatherer or herbalist, or both. If you're doing both, you know, that's up to you. The constant respawns, basically, like I've never at one point gone, oh, there's nothing here for me to kill. Even though I've been going around killing them nonstop. There's tons of chests that can spawn. And then a vendor right up top. This is like just such a good spot for, I would say, level 10 to 12. 9 to 12 might be a little push for that, for 9 to 12 or 9 to 10, because they're level 8s and 9s as well. But from level 10, you should be okay. And so if I was to you know, as I kind of mentioned, like if I was going to do a guide on, you know, the Bloodbath achievement, like where's the best spots to grind, so on and so forth. So far, I have a good spot for levels, like, I want to say level 5 to say 8 would be the boars in Elwyn Forest on that one farm. Just because they do respawn almost all the time, like this. Obviously, their loot table is a little worse, but if you pick up skinning right off the bat, then that kind of counteracts some of the bad loot table. There's a vendor right there. You just keep grinding to your heart's content. Don't have to go back to town at all. The only thing you'd have to go back to town for would be skills, but depending on your class, you can probably plan that out, knowing what you want. But then from like 8 to 10 is what I don't know. What's the best little spot for that in between? Might have to try to find one. And I'd want it to be between... I'm looking at Alliance though. I'm either looking at obviously Elwyn Forest or Dunmorrow. I feel anywhere else is just A, too far to travel. So it begs the question, like, I know there's a little camp out here, right? So is there a good enough little farming spot that you can just pop back in? Like, are the wolves on the lake worth fighting? I'm trying to avoid caves to as much as I can, just because caves are scary and there's very little escape from a cave. Whereas like these wide open areas are a lot safer. A hunting bow. But I'll take that, thank you. Some decent money. Bags are almost full again. Yeah, avoid death as much as possible, right? So like that little camp out here, I know there's the gnomes around Nomergon, but I find a lot of people farm those for the quests. So they're like far and few in between, even when we were trying to just do the quest ourselves. So I don't think they're worth. That's going to be a 2-pull. Yeah. There's also the little trolls like up on the hill. Well, both. There's the ones like down in the cave area down here, but there's also the one like where the shimmerweed is. Is the shimmerweed area good enough? I don't know. I don't know what their spawn rates are like. And it's still a little distant from the vendor. It's hard to say. Like, I could make the argument of, like, you know, just farm all the beasts that are out there, but a lot of people are already doing that. And same with Elven Forest, right? Like, if I look at Elven Forest, like, oh yeah, there's a vendor here. There's all the wolves and the bears here, but a lot of people are already fighting the wolves and the bears for the quest. Most people that are in this area aren't really farming these guys. Like they'll often go into the cave because they need the other version. They don't just need the skull thumpers, they need the bone crackers or whatever the stupid name is. So and same with the boars. Like, not many people are fighting the boars other than for like maybe like 5 seconds to get 4 pieces of chunk of boar meat. But I don't know. Double malachite. Wish they'll sold for more. But oh well. Hey bud. Yeah, wanna come party? So. I'm trying to think where else would have a good vendor. It's like level range, this makes sense. I need like a smaller mini map or a map to like open up just so I can keep an eye on my character. Every time I open up the map I get scared. Let's go sell. Let's see how much money we got. Alright, got rid of that and that. Don't need the light leather. Tailoring pattern, interesting. Don't need malachite. That is technically enough money. Alright, and we're off. Or, you know, I'm gonna grind here until I actually hit 12. It's only a couple more bars. And then that'll be a little bit more money, but I think I need like 12 silver per skill. And I don't know how many skills I'm gonna need / want. And the other thing I was talking to Lana about is now that I have this like XP tracker thing, I also want to see how much of a difference straight up grinding versus doing questing is for like speed. Especially in the starting zone, say, for like the first like 6 levels. If I'm grinding, I'm probably not talking to my trainer until level 4. Like I'd probably grind until level 4 and then trainer again at 6. Cool. So we've gotten what, 3 chests since I've started in like 26 minutes. Not bad. I'm really digging this music though. Crash. Frostbite staff, eh? Done some good money out of these guys, man. Oh, herb. More earthy root. I'm gonna have to level that up soon. Up to 64. Like all of this music is just like classic NES / Super Nintendo feels. This feels very, very classic and old. I love it. Malachite? I've gotten like 3 things of malachite since I've been here. I wonder how normal that is. Like if you were, say, like an engineer or a blacksmith and you needed malachite, like, is this a good spot to farm for it? Okay. I was gonna take a quick peek, see if the chest is up here. No, it's not. Okay. Just in case. Bar and a half to go. But yeah, if for whatever reason some bad juju happens with this guy and I'm working on the next character, I might take it a little slower as far as levels like 8 to 10, like that range I'm still trying to figure out, and actually try to find a good spot with a good vendor, good source of mobs, and actually try to start planning out paths. Like I know once I get into like a slightly more like early to mid 20s, I think like Raven Hill and Duskwood's gonna be a good spot. Because there is a vendor there. And I can actually probably take my time even with this, like the next stage from this, like level 12 plus. So I'm going to be looking for mobs that are ranging from 10 and 11. While I'm level 12. It'll probably end up being Westfall, but I'm not sure exactly where. Some bad juju. You want jubes? Because I said bad juju. Yeah. Jujubes are delish. Oh, that did pull the other guy. Okay. Yeah, I might go and steal some of those Sour Patch Kids you got in your desk. Oh, thank you. What are you knowing? 2 mobs? That's nothing. Easy peasy. Excuse me? Yeah, I want to go steal some Sour Patch Kids. You will not, I will too. Alright, go to that. We're not doing mining, so that's all garbage. I'm gonna hold on to that, because any extra little defense is gonna be good. Cool. They're mine, I'll fight you. / roll for them. Oh, is that what we're doing? Alright, so we got that. I think we're going into dodge for more survivability and defense. It'll be 3 points into that. And then this is where I'm torn. I think it's going to be 5 points into deflection. Straight up. Oh, crap. Tons of herbs to collect. Yeah, I think it's going to be 5 points into deflection, so there's the parry chance. So it's just more survivability, in all honesty. Then we grab repost. So that's 1 point in repost. And then what, 4? I guess we would have to do 5 points, right? Precision. And then be 4 points into dual wield to start. Because then that would open up Blade Flurry. 4 points into sword spec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. And then 1, 2. That would still be on 3. Or do you leave that on 4 and 4 to start? It's like is an extra 10% and like 1% really worth it at that point? Or do you switch? I think I switch over to assassination at that point, right? Start getting like 5% crit, or even 2 remorseless attacks. Sinister Strike. Yeah, I'm not sure what the flow on this end would be, because like things like Ruthlessness and like Relentless Strengths are really strong. So this would give finishing moves a 60% chance to add a combo point. So basically eviscerate and then already have like +1 on the mob, potentially. And then per combo point can replenish energy. That seems very solid. $25. So this cost me $35. Potential to like just max refill your energy. Sounds good to me. Your roll was 100. I call shenanigans. Why do you want to roll on them anyways? We can share. Who else likes Sour Patch Kids and like cherry blasters? Let me know what you guys think. Or, you know, what kind of candies do you guys like? What do you guys like? Your streaming candies. Not sure why my back is so sore today. I'm hoping this guy's got one of the two swords I need. I'm gonna... The fact that he generally will have potentially two of each. I'm hoping he's got just one of either. I preferred the agility one, but I will take the strength one as well. It's gonna be a solid upgrade over that. Then you can move the cutlass over to the offhand. So I'm really not sure where to farm next is my main issue. I know the one little like grinding guide I currently been semi-following, it's like got me stuck in Westfall for like ever. I'm just not sure if there's a good spot in Westfall with a good vendor. That I'm gonna have to take a look at. So I'm probably gonna end up hearthing back to Stormwind after this, but please have a sword. Okay, you got Fear Blade. Yes! Victory! Okay, so Cutlass goes in the offhand. You go in the main hand. There's no way that's an upgrade for my offhand. I wonder if it's saying it's an upgrade because of the speed. But cool. Got the sword I wanted. It's about the same DPS as the Cutlass. but the top hand damage is higher, so it's going to be better because it's a slower weapon. It's going to be better for sinister strikes. Cool. Okay, let me just pull this up here. Boom. So yeah, it's saying level 12 was the Jangle Load Mine. My problem with the Jangle Load Mine is it's a mine. I don't like it. I wonder if there's a map. Hold on. WoW Westfall vendors. So I'm glad it's showing me like where all the places are, but what I want not NPCs, I want the actual vendors. So it's not quite what I'm looking for. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay. So Farmer Saldian is a vendor. There's a vendor in Westbrook, or Moonbrook, sorry, but those are higher level dudes. Fisherman down there. So other than the ones that are in Sentinel Hill, there's only 3 additional vendors. Now I'm curious, is that also showing repairs? No, so let's just, they do count as vendors. Okay. Saldian's Farm. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one. Westfall Stew Quest is that? So like their entire actual farm is filled with like level 15 Reavers. So is the one across the road. Not a great place for farming. So that's a Westfall. What about Lochmadon? I don't actually spell Lochmadon properly here. Come on. Loch. Just bear with me for a moment here, folks. I do apologize. This has vendors kind of everywhere. Here in Lochmadon. Did someone try to get me killed? I don't believe it. Okay, so I want to do a little sneaky peek peruse to the north. I want to check out a couple things, because this might be a better little grinding spot if there are vendors where they think they are. Wait, what? Oh, I don't know. I was in town, tabbed out, And like when I came back, there was a dead like level 20 elite called Old Snooty sitting beside me. I'm not saying for sure that someone tried to kill me. I'm just saying there's a chance someone tried to kill me. So level 11's around here. That's good news. Mr. Traveling Merchant. I don't know what your typical route is, so I don't really want to use you as an excuse. Oh yeah, this guy here. I think you're just up and down that path, but what I am a little more interested are 2 other vendors, but I want to see what's around for killing. Boom, boom. There's a couple herbs around here. Peace Bloom and Silverleaf. Okay, so there should be a vendor here in this little area. Like there seems to be like appropriate level mobs, but I don't know how dense this actually is to be grinding here. And not to mention probably inside the thing. So that is technically option 1 for a vendor. I'll go this way. Because apparently looks like there's one up on the like up out here. Which, if that is the case, there's a chance these kobolds in this area are going to be worth farming. So I just want to confirm the vendors there first. What level are the kobolds? Level 11. If these are like 10 and 11s, these are like exactly the level I'm looking for. And there's probably quite a lot of them out here. Okay. That poison's no bueno. That's one thing that sucks. It's gonna make attempting to gouge and bandage pretty bad. So there's Mr. Macecrafter right there, Neelan Adamar. This might be the next spot, right? Interesting. Okay. So there is a vendor here, which is not that far from this whole kobold area. You just pop in here, sell all your shit. I like it. Alright, let's track XP per hour while we're here and see how long it takes us to get to level 13. I'm probably gonna grind this zone, like this area, till 14. And the fact that they're humanoids too should give decent drops as well. So I'm pretty happy to find out how this pans out. The fact that they run is a little annoying as well, but it is what it is. They're not super clumped up that you're constantly in fear of, oh, it's just gonna pull like 10,000 dudes. Generally. I really need to buy more throwing weapons so I can pull a little better. It looks like my scroll of defense wore off. So heal up real quick. So like, I know this is called Silverstream Mine, but obviously you don't have to go into the mine to take advantage of the kobolds that are here. And it is a fairly open area that if you need to run away, it looks like there's tons of space. Stone Rot Dam. I'm trying to find like what's the best between Silverstream Mine and Stone Rot Dam, like out in the open. I'm trying to think like how to phrase it for like if I was doing a guide on it, like where should you go? Level 12s could be a little sketchy. Try and kill the other one as much as possible before the other one gets caught up. Gouge, bandage. That was scary. I did not bring food. I do want these elixirs on actually. Okay, so that does not stack with the thing. Okay, so good to know. Look, there's the mine there, but I don't want to go in the mine at all. A mine will equal certain death for sure. I'm certain of it. Scroll of Stam, I'll take that. I really need to do something with my alchemy though soon. But what I'm hoping is I can get enough herbalism up to start making some of the higher level stuff faster. Mostly just so I can start collecting Briarthorn. But there's no good spot for Briarthorn out here though. Is the one thing. I'm pretty sure if I want Briarthorn, I think it's like I know where to get Briarthorn as a horde. Like you just go to freaking Silverpine Forest and you're set for life. So much of it there. But as an alliance, I don't know. Don't know what's the best spot for Briarthorn as an alliance. Yeah, so far I'd say this spot's working out pretty well. The only thing is mob density could be a little better, but at the same time it's not terrible. It's like already back up this way, they're already respawned. So if you're doing small little loops like this, and then on your up, whenever you're doing like an up trajectory, you just stop off and sell your stuff. It's like I think I can get through like one more loop before I have to try to sell. Yeah, just give me a quick second because I do want to write some of the stuff down. Alright, let me just open up Notepad here. 1 to 5. Oh. Starting zone, whatever, just get to level 5. 6 to 8. This is going to be not Fargo Deep Mine. I want this farm. I gotta pull up Alwyn Forest. Still don't know the name of that one. McClure Vineyards. That's the one I wanted. Grind 6 to 8 there. 8 to 10 is the part I don't know yet, and I'm gonna have to figure that out later. And then 10 to 12. Gold but lower quarry. Oh, look at you, cutie. Let's give Daddy one quick second here. Go. Oh. What's it called? Bolar quarry. Yeah. And then I'm gonna assume 12 to say 14.
Put it back on. Ew. No.
It's on the outside Silver Stream Mine.
You want to put it on Daddy's head?
Oh, I'll put it on Daddy's head.
Daddy has it.
Oh.
Oh, no, now you want it back.
What you doing, you silly girl? What you doing? Oh, you don't put this on your head? Nice and cute. Oh, oh, you want Daddy?
I have a bad dream.
You had a bad dream?
Back when
Oh. Yeah?
I'm wearing a 3T outfit. That's a
Oh,
big kid outfit.
That's a big kid outfit. You're not 3T yet.
Yeah? You want Mommy to put it on her head? Or Mommy to put it on her
Oh.
head?
I got Mommy. Yeah. Oh.
You want it. Here, you want to wear it now? Okay. Ready?
You wearing it makes you look like a hippie.
Does it?
Yeah, for like the purple hair and everything. Or,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, you don't want it on your head? No. There. No, one more. Poster. Make to his.
Okay, yeah. Eddie's okay.
Oh, you want that?
You wanna come up?
Okay.
Can Daddy have a hug and kiss first? No? Oh, you suck.
Maybe give her. Maybe you have to give you.
Oh, you little bugger. You little bugger.
It's okay. That happened
Daddy-
last night to me.
Daddy will get some later.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can Mommy have a hug? Nope.
Nope,
Get your
Daddy
hand.
can.
Get your hand out of here.
Get
I'm
outta
sleeping
here.
on Daddy.
Yeah. Your hand is in my way of lying on Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that. Yeah,
You did that?
Okay.
I'm actually gonna grab a pop.
We're gonna.
Okay, though. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I heard a big yay. Oh, she's too cute. Ah, she's adorable. They both are. Okay. So I will I guess it would be a window capture, I guess. Notepad. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that. There, that's probably easier. So this is kind of what I'm looking at right now. If I was to make like a little guide, I'll just save as zone. I'll save it there. Like level 1 to 5, do your starting zone, doesn't matter what you're killing. This is like for humans mostly. Although I guess the thing with like the dwarf and the gnome is it's a long way to get to McClure Vineyards. Is the only downside. So I want to say this is like a human guide. Bite me. But then 6 to 10, that's kind of like the one spot where I'm unsure on so far. Oh, yeah, hide that for now. I'll minimize you off there. So I'll have to figure something else out, but I do like this little zone here for potentially grinding up to 14. Oh, I forgot to pause that. Shit, my bad. It was like I'd level up in 30 minutes and now it's like an hour. Okay, I'm gonna clear and we'll just reset because the timer is no bueno. This was a huge period of time that was just wasted not knowing. Yeah, I do like that WoW heads, like if you look up a zone, you can actually look up where vendors are. So I'm probably going to use that going forward to kind of, which is what I use for this, like how I found this little spot. Well, found the vendor and it was more, is there anything worth fighting around here? So these level 12s are very dangerous. Shit, that's not good. I'm out. I do need to get my hands on a bit of food though. I'm probably gonna have to do cooking soon. As far as like other people being here, most of them are probably just doing the quest, which is to get, I think, the tunnel rat ears. I doubt many people are going to sit here and grind this out for a while. So it's like another half an hour for the next levels. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Like obviously that's gonna get worse and worse as we level up and get higher. The sheer amount of time it's gonna take to level up is gonna get more and more. But it's one of those things like grinding mobs has never been too big of a deal for me. I did it on my hunter, like when Classic first came out, and I was just playing normal. I started with a hunter, and there were times where, especially between like, I think I grinded straight from 25 till about 32. So I was in 1,000 needles, and I was trying to get money. Was the biggest thing. I was trying to find out what was the best thing to grind to earn money so I can buy my mount. And so up until 32 or so is when I grinded, and then I continued some questing, but then I think from 38 to 40 I again started grinding mobs in Badlands just to get the money. There's just way more money to be had grinding mobs for loot drops and stuff like that than ever doing quests. And that's just, as far as I'm concerned, fact. Like, no amount of quests is going to earn you enough money to do anything, especially at these lower levels. Fact. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any number of quests that you could do that'll earn you enough gold as a reward that you can just reliably do and be like, yep, I have enough money for this or that. Sure, like, some of them, like, obviously they're going to give you some gold, but it's going to be like, oh, you turned that in, thank you, here's your 3.5 silver, thanks for your work. And you're like, I could have just stayed out there and killed like 10 more dudes, and you know, they give me something like this, which was like 68 copper, 70 copper, 3 copper. It's like, I could have just earned way more money in that same time it took me to run all the way back to hand that into you. And it's very time consuming. Like, if like a good example, if I look at, so mine and Lana, or me and Lana, we both have a duos on the go with a warrior and a paladin. And like, we were just picking up quests and just doing them as we got them because, hey, why not, right? Well, the one quest is so convoluted, like long, like a lot of wasted time running around, that if you look at, it's the collector, so you get the thing as a drop from the gnolls that are over by Hogger, and then you gotta turn that back in Goldshire to Marshall Duncan or Doohicker or whatever his name is. And he goes, oh, okay, go kill the collector for me, get me his ring. So you gotta go all the way to the farm that Princess is on, kill him, and then return it all the way back to him. It's like, do you know how much time that was? Like, if you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing quests and I'm gonna do all the quests and it's gonna earn me some money, I can guarantee you if we were grinding, we would have earned not only just more money, we probably would have earned more XP overall if we were just fighting stuff our level. So I'm probably going to sell after these couple mobs here, just to make sure bags are good to go. Okay, so level 12. I want to slice and dice just for like extra speed. I think slice and dice will be better, especially once I get like shadow oil and stuff like that, and I'm getting procs. I wonder if Terra Teddy knows what's up over here as well, like vendor and everything. I wonder what's that way. Or is he just using it to cross the water? I don't know. What is up, Mr. Terra Teddy? And like, look how much linen cloth we've accumulated since we've been here. So I know I'm like 32 silver right now, but I also haven't bought my level 12 skills at all. So I'm gonna need quite a bit of money leading up to level 14. I think that's when I'm gonna go buy my next set of skills. Although I guess that list they won't show it, eh? Factions, collections now. Oh, excuse me. That's a good potion. Why I didn't sell ice cold milk, I have no idea. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. But yeah, at 14, we'll probably make sure that we upgrade our herbalism. I'll probably look up where to get Briarthorn as well. That's one thing that's going to be pretty important for me and potentially doing this guide as well, because I want you to be able to farm in a spot that you're kind of getting more out of it than you would think. Kind of like that last spot where like there's all that earth root, and I mean like I've gotten almost 60 pieces. What's that? Main hand 4.3. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. It's already 3:30. Holy crap. Does not feel like it's 3:30. Level 11 and 11, maybe. Him dodging was not too great. Burnt leather breeches. Hell's to the yeah. Upgrade. Let's do it. And for the most part, our gear upgrades is mostly going to be that. It's just random drops that we come across, and that's all you can hope for. There's no quest rewards for us, so this one maybe be the odd vendorable that we might pick up every now and then, but not sure how much money we're going to spend on gear. The only thing I'm spending money on is probably going to be weapons, because that's going to be the bread and butter of our damage. Like, even after, that's after level 15 is when I'll start looking at the next potential upgrades and seeing what's available. Hopefully by that point there, I'll have just in generally made enough money to just buy whatever it is I want, instead of having to grind for it first. A little too dangerous going up that way. We'll avoid it for now. Ow. So this is a level 12. Big ol' slice and dice. This has actually been a pretty good area. I've been pretty happy with it. There's nearly constant mobs, so it's been working out. And the fact that there are vendors, there's some herbing. I imagine there would be some mining potential as well, given that there's a lot of hills around. Didn't see that other one there for the first little bit. Hop in, do a quick sell. Roll the stem. I'm actually gonna hold on to. Oh, not selling linen yet. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna need as much as I have, but $42 silver. Wonderful. Get up to a gold before level 14. About another 13 more minutes and we'll be level 13. That's not too bad. Those are herbs. 72. But we do have plenty of herbs to like work with, so our alchemy should probably like skyrocket pretty quick. I'm wondering if like level 12 was like an upgrade to like Sinister Strike or something. I'm just missing out on it. I should probably find out. Level 12. Nah, kick and backstab. Kick would be okay, but oh. Level 14, on the other hand. Okay, 14 is going to be interesting. Because level 12 is like got a backstab upgrade, which I'm never going to grab again because I'm going swords. But I will grab kick. But level 14 has garrote, expose armor, and sinister strike. So level 14 is going to be very solid for upgrades. Like, how often do you use expose armor instead of eviscerate? It reduces the target's armor. Or is it just better to kill him? And then it begs the question, do you go stealth and garrote every turn you can? Like, the extra bleed? And then when would I get Rupture's level 20? That's on deep bleeding stuff, but I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure what the right play is. I don't need you anymore. This slow. A whole copper. I'm trying to remember if I think lockpicking is a quest as well, is it not? I really need to get throwing weapons again. Alright, there we go. Camp looks a little full, but I might be able to pull this guy on his own. Yeah, okay. I'm mostly trying to keep an eye on if I was going to pull the others. Ooh, what a crit. That was nice. Oh, there's a chest back there. The fact that that one pats makes me nervous. Like, if it was just the two of them, I would have sapped one and dealt with the other. But the fact that there's a pat that comes down and could potentially pull the other guy that's up the hill. No, thank you. Well, at least not at level 12. Maybe at like 13, 14, but probably was a little too close to home. Another just spawned. Great. I feel like a lot of this music has been like some old classic NES music samples in it, because like I feel like this one's got like some like Super Mario water level stuff into it. Just bringing back some of those memories. This part a little less so, but start with around here. This part right here. Oh, and Lana, there was a video I saw today while you were making us breakfast. It was from Stylosa. He was talking about the was it Bastion and what's her name? Sombra changes that they made for Overwatch 2. I think we should check it out, because I'm looking forward to Overwatch 2. So I think it would be really interesting doing 5v5s instead of 6v6, down to one tank, and they're making everything a little more Sombra, yeah. They're making the tanks more offensive, and they're getting rid of a lot of like crowd control. You want to play some Overwatch or Overwatch 2? Like, obviously Overwatch 2, but did you want to play like some like just Overwatch? Both? Okay. If you wanted to tonight, it's up to you. Instead of working on like say our pally and stuff, once the kids are in bed, I can probably come down for a bit and we can play a little bit if you're up for it. because I do enjoy it too. I won't stream it because I have no reason to stream it at that point, but if you want to, you can. Maybe. What are you playing tonight though? Like just in general? Like, what was your plans? Are you playing more like Cthulhu, or you playing WoW? Or are you playing Stardew tonight? Stardew maybe? Sounds good. Stardew Sunday for you. So here's the question for you. This little spot that I'm in now for like a grinding purposes, would you feel comfortable grinding here? If Lana feels safe, it's a good spot. You gotta figure, like, one of the things you always want to keep in mind with this like whole achievement is making sure people can live. You want a good spot to farm, but you also need to make sure, you know, they're not gonna die because it's too risky. Probably. The things are spread out enough and whatnot. I do feel the other spot was a little better, like the trogs that we were fighting. It was a little tighter of an area. Too many in that little camp there, Bob. I'm good. We've got a herb up here, silver leaf. I was going to leave you be for half a second. Alright, so about another dude or so. XP to level 113, so probably 2 more mobs. Yeah. Level 13. So it's saying about an hour till the next level. I technically have about an hour. Well, if I'm not killing anything, obviously it's going to take longer, but... I kill this guy, that's going to leave 2 in the camp. Means I should be able to sap one and deal with the other. Shit. Just to be safe, I'd rather do this. Just got a little bit of extra health. Oh. Still quite a bit of bag space. Do one more lap down and then we'll go sell on our next lap up. So it's official. The rogue has surpassed the paladin. Level 13 warrior died in wetlands. Oh, what were you doing in the wetlands, bud? I guess he's trying to do the Tommy Salami like wetland skip, but messed something up. I'm not sure. Maybe one of these times we'll do the wetland skip, but I'm not sure what the main purpose of it would be. Like, yeah, we can get to Minithil Harbor, pick up the flight path, but then to what? We can, I think there's 2 boats, right? One to Dark Shore and one to Dust Swallow, like over to Theramore. Although I remember, I think Cargos was talking about like Theramore Island having, oh, what's that? Oh, do you take? I think I want the extra stam. And like, what? 6.8 versus 5.5 in the offhand. I don't know how much it's going to make a difference. But I think the extra stam's gonna help us out a lot more. It's like that stamina is worth what? 10 life? Maybe not. Not often 10 health has been like make or break. I don't know how much the extra damage in the offhand is gonna pan out. Combat shotgun. Okay, either way, let's go sell. Silver leaf, we'll place that. So much linen cloth though, man. What's my first aid at? 66? 4, 9. If this all hits, it'll go up to 75. But after that, I don't think I need linen for anything, do I? The only thing I don't know is how much more I need at past 75 before I start making wool bandages. Heavy linen wool 80. Yeah, okay, so I do need a little bit more. We need to get first aid up. So I do like this spot. This has been a very good spot for grinding. Pause that. I'm actually probably want to clear it, but got about an hour left. I'm a little tired of grinding mobs for the moment. So I think I'm gonna head back to town, work on professions a little bit. Okay, let us start with alchemy and herbalism. And I'll also look up where to get Briarthorn. I need that. You by at least 40 for now. Probably gonna need more than that. I think I want to start with this. Let's start with 20, getting up to 25, and then we'll see what's next after that. Because I think I do want to get cooking up as well. Actually, I can do that now. Briarthorn. Briarthorn, please. Contained in, gathered from. Duskwood. That's a nope. Redridge. Maybe. Westfall. Okay, so they're saying there's some a decent amount in Westfall. There's like 82 potential nodes. The difference between like, say like, I think with like Silverpine Forest, it's all like on the road, whereas this one's not. It's quite all over the place. We're not going to Hillsbrad or Lochmadon, all over there, but I think there are high levels over there. Maybe once I'm closer to like 15, Lochmadon might pan out to be a good spot. They seem to be pretty clustered. That's using quite a bit of Earth Root. Not a fan. Let me make 9 of these, so I'll have 2 stacks on hand. And I'll probably make 2 stacks of line strength as well. Then it's probably going to be like an extra healing potion or something, just to make it an even number. Rejuve, not really going to help me much. That's at 50. Weeks Troll's Blood. Let's get 2 stacks of that as well. I guess we'll just do 1 stack. Let's do 5 of those. So this is the one that's going to need Briarthorn to make. But we got plenty of those. I'm also going to need to learn that from you, thank you. Water breathing, don't care. Wisdom's not gonna help anything. Swim speed, big healing. Strong elixir of defense. Fire oil, elixir of fire power. So you like all of this is pretty much as well. Yeah, I think it's time to buy that. Replace this. Clean our inventory up a bit. Okay. So they're both up to potentially 150, which is great. But I need a crap ton of Briar Thorn to really this way to push it. I'm gonna go put this in the bank. And put all these extra potions in there as well. I'll hold on to 1 stack, but that's about it. I guess I'll bring that down as an oh shit button for now. Like prior to all this crafting that I just did, I'm pretty sure I had more than 6 slots filled of herbs. Give me all the meat because I'm gonna go do some cooking. I'm gonna hold on to the linen. No, actually, I'm gonna put a bag in here for now. It is gonna cost me 10 silver for the first bag slot. But I don't quite need it just this moment. This is all gonna get reorganized shortly as well. Let's go grab our next rank of first aid. And then we'll go grab cooking. And potentially some fishing. But I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Probably should do fishing though. Once I'm done, oh excuse me, getting first aid up. Then we're on to wool cloth. I know I'm not really collecting wool cloth right now, but I have tons of bandages. As long as I have a stack, everything else is getting sold. I think this just started over. Yeah. What's hi-fi? Chilling with an energy drink in your hand. I think I'll do that instead. Alright, so let's keep an eye on this. Once this gets to 80, we are basically done with linen. I think the linen sells better as just linen than being converted. Pretty sure it's a loss to convert it. Oh, there's 80. Okay. So I'm not gonna spend the money on these, but at least they're available. So I want 2 of these and well, 1 of you. Just compare pricing. That's 20 copper, that's 26. So the linen sells better as linen than it does as a bandage. Okay. So food, I'm gonna move out of here. Potions, 1 stack of band-aids. Alright, so it's gonna be off to cooking next. Didn't think I could jump up there, but I think cool. Find this little alleyway is a little shorter to get there. Train me, sir. I want to sell all that. And what makes that interesting now is the drops from like humanoids. As you're kind of getting done with those bandages, their loot tables all of a sudden get even better for just vendoring. All right, so boar meat, we'll do what we have. And then for the charred wolf meat, there's gonna be spiced wolf meat at level 10, so let's do 3. Now the only reason I'm going to suggest from doing that to that is yes, you gotta buy mild spices, but it's so this sells for 4, this is for 5, so you're +1 copper, so 4 copper. This sells for 10, you're like, oh, okay, +6, but it requires a mild spice. Look at the mild spice, you get 5 packs for 10 copper, so they're 2 copper each, so 4, 5, 6, you're +4 copper. I know this is such a small little thing, but 510, 510, 510, 510. But you know what? When you're penny pinching, Addie is just sleeping now. She's been sleeping. I just woke her up to eat. Oh, she's just eating now. That's quite a while. Oh, that's quite a while. Yeah, 4 hours. It's been a bit. But, I mean, she can definitely go 4 hours without eating. Every 3 to 4 hours is not bad. As long as she's like eating her full bottles. Oh. Okay. So while that is finishing up, there's one thing I want to do as well. So I want to also look up Elwyn. Forest. Okay, Elwyn Forest. Show me the vendors. One there. Okay, so one of the things I'm looking at, because I'm trying to piece out like a potential guide. Hello. I need you to pull this up, please. Thank you. Not what I want you to do. Where's the control? No. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that. Here, first let me fit to screen. And then I'll just try to zoom in like mad. There we go. I mean, it looks ridiculous on my screen, but it's gonna help you guys see. There's a vendor here. That's in that little tower. So I'm kind of curious if, because I was looking at my notepad. Oh, not 6 to 10. This is going to be 8 to 10. What if you're farming all of the wolves that are here? There's tons of wolves, tons of like wildlife. And then you just sell it all there. You pick up skinning on your way out, right? Because the skinning hut thing, oh, get out of here. Skinning hut's there. Come down, farm here for 2 levels, come up here, farm these guys for a few levels. You could even go as far as like probably some of the kobolds for a few levels. The notepad's in the way again. So, stop that. So yeah, I was saying, like from your starting area as a human, right? You come down, you stop here, or so you pick up skinning, head down to this farm. You got Joshua McClure here. You farm the pigs for a couple levels, like level 5 to 8. I have 6 to 8. I meant 5 to 8. Yeah, it's 3 levels, but those early levels go by a lot faster than the later levels. So 5 to 8, like grinding out 3 levels on this farm, probably not too bad. And then you come up here, you farm the wolves. There's tons of wolves and some bears, but the wolves are mostly like level 7, 8. The bears are going to be level 9, but the wolves are like 7, 8. But if you're level 8 and you're grinding to level 10, by the time you're level 9, the level 7s are a joke. Right? So you kill these guys until you're level 10. I don't even know what to call this. Like, what's this field south of? What's that cave called? Okay, I'm gonna zoom back out. Jasper load mine. So pop this back open. We'll say south of Jasper. Jasper load like that. Jasper load mine, because I'm pretty sure Fargo Deep's the smaller one, right? Like this is Fargo Deep here. Shh. Yeah, so I'm thinking south of Jasper load mine, right? I'm looking at it from that perspective. So this would be like farm wolves. McClure Vineyards would be farm boars. Lamar Quarry, at that point you're farming trogs. Silver Mine, farm kobolds. Okay, so this might work. So this is all Elwyn Forest up to this point, which isn't actually a bad time for it. You hit level 10 and then you go pick up all your level 10 skills, like stuff like that, from Stormwind or wherever. Take the tram, head over, off you go. So far I do like that. Right? Well, this is one thing I like about the maps, is I can just pull up and be like, okay, you know, where are quest givers? Where are vendors? And it's just going to show you, which I love that the maps do this. So like when I was looking at Westfall, the reason I opted to go to Loch Madan, I'm hoping you can see this pretty well. I'm not sure how well you can see this. That might be a little better. So there's the guys in Sentinel Hill, which, you know, makes sense. But then there's one dude up here on this farm. But like the entire farm itself is filled with level 15 Reavers, like the mechanical dudes. And so it didn't make any sense to try and farm this at like level 11 or 12 at all. One guy in Moonbrook. Moonbrook is dangerous if you got casters on you. And I think they're like level 17, 18, 19, stuff like that. I'd have to double check, but that's from what I remember. And then there's like one random fisherman way the hell down here. So there's not a lot of good what's the word I'm looking for? Condensed areas. Yeah, there's not a lot of good spots in Westfall where you can be like, okay, well, I can farm here and take 2 steps to sell. And that's the main goal that we're looking for. I don't want you to have to be like, oh, I gotta sell, my bags are full, and then you're hoofing it for, you know, 30 minutes getting back to Sentinel Hill or wherever you're going, sell all your junk, and then hoofing it all the way back to that grinding spot. There has to be a vendor there. It's got to be able to transition very fast. You can just keep going and keep going. And from what I remember, yeah, there has to be a vendor nearby in some way or capacity. Like even if it's like just, you know, if I looked at, say, Duskwood, right? Bum, bum, bum. I said vendor, and I go, okay, cool. Raven Hill. I'm totally fine saying, yeah, go ahead, farm up whatever you want in this graveyard, because it's just a quick, you know, skip and hop down to this guy. You're not having to go, okay, farm here. Oh, your bags are full. Oh, I sold it. Okay, okay, I can kill again. No, thank you. Right? So the fact that there is a vendor here, and he's literally like half a step away, totally fine. I'm happy with that. So eventually, when I get to this point, that's probably where I'll farm. I'm not sure who this vendor is, and if he's always there. And if he is, what's up here? Like, what's around here that's worth farming? Is there anything worth farming? That's Duskwood. And so when I was looking at Lochmadon as an alternative to Westfall, so I didn't show this on screen, but this is what I was looking at, right? I had all the guys in town, sure, random fishermen, but there's not really anything here other than some beasts. There's this guy here inside that tower, but again, nothing really here because this is very heavily defended. But then this guy, I was like, oh, well, who's that? And it just so happens that there's tons of guys just swarming here. So this feels like a very solid grinding spot with a vendor. After this, it could be over here. It very well. I don't know what's over here. I don't know what's over here. I think this is like a pretty long route up into the like Blood Elf little place, but there's obviously a vendor here. Like, what's around here? Like, I see a cave. There could be tons of mobs just swarming around out here and oop, pop in. I don't know yet, but we will find out. Which is what I did here. Like, I ran up to this guy and just had a look and saw what was around. And I think that's what we're going to keep doing. We'll just go zone by zone as we kind of come up with things. But with Westfall, I'll go back to it because my predicament with Westfall is there's just not enough vendors until this point. So I guess by the time I'm 18, like mob. Okay, let me just look up WoW mobs Moonbrook. I guess pillagers. Does it have their level? It might be a little lower level, 14 to 15, so it might be a little lower. But that I'm gonna have to, like, at some point just fly to Sentinel Hill, run over and just gauge the enemy level and kind of make a decision based on that. But the fact that there is a vendor here makes it very worthwhile. And I do, if you are engineering, it's an amazing spot because there are going to be crates of engineering stuff that you can just open up and you'll just get random engineering components. It's an amazing spot for engineering. For someone like me doing alchemy, I'm probably still going to crack those open and just sell the junk. To me, it's no different than just a regular chest. So we'll keep an eye on that. But this is probably going to be more like level 16, 17 plus. We'll see, maybe like grind up to level 18 here. Might be a thing. But until then, I don't think I'm coming back to Westfall. So I'm probably not going to hit Westfall again until I'm at least 16. We'll come check out Moonbrook. If they're 14, 15, we might grind them out until 18. But that's about it. And then from there, I don't know what's going to be next. It might be Red Ridge. Red Ridge Mountains might be the next best option. Mobs are level 15 to 25, so vendors 1. I'm not even counting these guys, but so might be 1 potential grinding spot in Red Ridge. That's about it. So that's not good. So, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to keep like trying to find little spots like that where there are vendors. You don't want that. I don't want it anymore either. And I'm all out of meat to do cooking with. So I couldn't even get the 50. That's fine. Because I think we're going to get some fishing done in the last 25 minutes here. You're not sure if you're in the mood to play Stardew, you're sleepy. Hey, if you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood. Like, it is what it is. What do you think you're doing? Or you're just not sure if you're going to stream at all tonight? You just want to wait till the kids are in bed and then we can just both come down and play some Overwatch, or like what's your plan? I'm not sure. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Like, you don't have to make a decision like right this second, but you know, if you're not in the mood to stream, it's one of those things where maybe it's just best that you don't. I know even, was it last Sunday? Like, I cut the stream like super early because I was just not, I wasn't feeling it, and my eyes were sore, and it just wasn't the best of moods, so just called it early, and that it is what it is. Strong fishing pole. Why is fishing 10? I'm curious, if I put a bobble on the fishing pole and it says increases fishing by 25, does that count? I mean, this is 23 copper. If I have to buy an extra one, I have to buy an extra one. It's not the end of the world, but let's just, I'm for science. No, okay. But I have the big fishing pole when I do get to 10 fishing. I do want another Shauna bubble. We've got what, 20 minutes or so. Let's grab 2 of them. I'm gonna head out of town because apparently if your fishing's done at least 75 for town in like a major city, you're not getting any benefit from it, really. You're kind of like killing yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop out. We're going to go to a little lake just outside of here. Freshly baked bread for sale. Alright, let's just minimize all that. The other thing I do want to do is, actually I want to stop into Goldshire because there's a cooking recipe I need for one of the fish. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. We'll still have 24 silver even after all of that. I felt pretty good. Like, we pushed both of these up to 150, so that cost 10 silver. 15 silver, because we also got first aid up. I think we're doing pretty good. Bum, bum. What are we eating for dinner? Good question. We have leftover ham from last night. We could do something with. What specifically? Ow, I don't know. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Ouch. There's a little pond here we could probably go fishing at. I was thinking of going to the river, but this is probably a little safer. There is some rice still, yeah. There's not a lot, but if we're having it with ham, we should be able to split it up. Let's do that. Let's just have the rest of the rice and some ham. Long jaw mud snapper. I guess I'll grab that because I'm probably going to end up with some, and I still need to get my fishing or my cooking up to 50 in the first place. So, all right. So let me grab fishing. We'll start with that. We'll put our weapons down here. Well, that is not what I'm concerned about. Like, I was thinking of coming to this river here. It's just that this is like usually lined with a bunch of like Defias people I don't want to have to deal with. Is my main concern. So once we get to 10, we can put on the big fishing pole. And then toss this one away. And these are the guys that I bought the recipe for, the long jaw mud snapper. There's gonna be so many of them, so. Oh. Oh, what a day. It's been tiring, but I've been having fun with this. I've missed WoW. So like haven't gotten back into it like over the last like week, 2 weeks has been really nice. There's a small, brilliant small fish that we can cook up. That'll get us to 50. I'm just glad we got one. There's at least another. This is much better fishing than starting fishing in Stormwind and like missing half the cast because you're not good enough. Lana and I had did that with our warrior and pally and just didn't realize what was going on and suffered the consequences. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep this one on because it's got the extra time on the lure. And the extra 5 fishing here is not really gonna make that big of a difference. A minor... What? A potion? Okay. Now, once this lure runs out, then we'll switch to the other fishing pole. Oh, crap. The other thing I was thinking about with the remember how I was talking about like the wolves here in Elwyn Forest to farm from like level 8 to 10? I hadn't thought about it, but there's actually a decent amount of like herbs and mining nodes around it as well, because some of those wolf dens will often have mining nodes, and then if you're like by the cliff of the tower, there's a lot often like mining nodes there, some earth root and stuff like that. So it's also not a little bad spot for your gathering professions as well as while you're farming there. Like obviously the farm with the boars isn't really going to have much, but that also works out, which is nice. I don't know if my bobber dropped or not. Oh, no. Okay. I find it a little sad how much there's like controversy between the different guilds. Like, I don't know why like HC Elite has to feel like they're superior or whatever. Just doesn't make any sense. It's a little upsetting. Oh, I'm taking the headphones off. My head is sore. Oh boy. Alright. Actually, I don't even know if I want to do the second fishing thing. I might just finish this one off. Finish my cooking. Go to the inn, log. Or go to the inn, cook, log. So 3 more minutes, give or take. Already up to 25 fishing. We're doing great. I can't remember how long it took to get to 25 trying to fish in Stormwind. Oh. Like half the cast just missed and did nothing, right? I feel like I must be missing jobs or something. Two more minutes. A little less than that. A small fish. Wonder what kind of good like agility food there is out there. I should probably look that up. I'll just use Atlas Loot and take a quick peek at cooking and see what's out there, what we should be trying to farm. Alright, about a minute left. Oh, someone sounds upsetty spaghetti upstairs. Oh boy. You know, let's just call it there. Fishing at 30. I'm happy with that. Put this back. Put that back on. This fishing rod is going to be Carbo. We're keeping this one so it can stay there. Vendor. Let's talk to you instead. You have 41 front leather boots. Do I have better? No, I don't. Put those back. I'll take the upgrade. Garbage. I guess I can hold on to that. Okay. Let's come back here where the cooking gets done. Cook up some of these bad boys. Bum 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 bum. $243. Yeah, this is going to be good in food. Can you train me past? You can. Perfect. I'm not sure I'm going to worry about those. Let's create all this. So we've at least gotten 4 skills up to expert. So like being able to get up to 150. So that's cost us at least 20 silver. Still have 14. Obviously no level 12 skills, but the only one that I'm interested is going to be kick. So let's cook these bad boys up. These I'm going to keep, I think. Now that they're cooked, they heal 243 health while sitting. Going to be about our only source of food for the next little bit. Fortunately, they don't have a buff component to it, which kind of sucks, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to sell those. That's going there. Okay. Crab cakes is at 75. Don't think we need any of those. Cool. I think that is going to be the bulk of this. That's today's stream. That is all we got. I think we did pretty well. We did pretty well. These are up. Alchemy. I need Briarthorn. And from what I could find on Wowhead, Briarthorn. That's the object I want. I'm not sure which one though, because for some reason there's two. Gathered by, there's two of these stupid things and I don't know why. But one with the most locations. So Duskwood has the most nodes, Silverpine after that. And what I like about Silverpine when I'm farming as a horde is like, look, like it's all just in like one narrow like road, very easy to get. Red Ridge is a little higher level. Westfall, it's very scattered throughout the entire zone. So I don't know. Loch Madon, I was kind of looking at Loch Madon as a potential option. I'm not sure what the mobs are over, you know, let's make it a little bigger. Not sure what level the mobs are over here, but if they're pretty common, this might be a good spot to just go and farm for it. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to take a look at, and I'm hoping will work out. We can close that now. Let us log off. I want to head out. I got, yeah, technically 5 minutes left. Yeah, so that is all for today. I don't know when I'll be on the Rogue next. Probably not till Friday. Ooh. Yeah, Friday. We'll see what Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday brings. And I say that just due to the fact that those 3 days, me and Lana aren't like scheduled to stream on any of those days, so we will probably just pop on whenever we get a chance, and we'll probably end up working on our duo more than anything, because it's not often we get much of a chance to work together, just because of the kids, and if we're doing our own streams Thursday to Sunday, stuff like that. So, and then Thursday, I want to be continuing the Final Fantasy X playthrough. So we'll continue that on Thursday. So that means Friday is probably when we'll pick up on the Rogue. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. If for some reason during the week the kids are having a nap and Lana's cool with me coming to play for a few hours, you know, here and there, might hop on the Rogue individually, but if the kids are napping, she might just want to play as well. So we will see what happens. But that is all from me today. I'm tired. I'm hungry. The kids, I can hear them upstairs, probably driving her insane. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everybody who came out and hung out for a bit. I appreciate it. And yeah, until then, I will probably see you tomorrow. I'll probably be on tomorrow, let's be real. But if not, I will catch you all on Thursday when I stream again. Typically will be 12 to 5 Mountain Standard Time. So thank you. Until then, take care, happy gaming, and I'll see you again. Bye.